Hey guys, we just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Anarchy Ink. It's a brand new tattoo shop right on Main Street, Monongahela, PA. The owner, Clarence Pettyjohn, and his team do fantastic work. They can design any tattoo or anything that you want for your tattoo experience. Family owned and operated at great prices. Give them a call and get some great work done. We'll have the link for their shop page in our video description. Give them a call and tell them the TETV sent you. Also, check out their merch that we will be coming out in collaboration with them. Thank you again to Anarchy Ink for sponsoring TETV.
Thank you.
Hey, bro, I got a question for you.
What?
How do you think that, like, horses would wear pants?
See, I feel like that's a hard question, though.
Why?
Because it could be multiple ways.
Okay.
So I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
You're only thinking two ways, right?
Right.
The front and the back.
Yeah.
But what if it went up like halfway up their back?
What do you mean by the front? Like, I'm talking about, like, you know, right at his junk and back to the ass, like,
Okay.
pants, you know?
Okay.
And then if you were going to do it the other way, it would be like the front four legs all in one pant.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the whole underbelly of the horse is just, he has four legs. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom.
Or
Pants, four-legged pants.
this is what I'm saying. That's why there's multiple options for this. Just the two front, because hear me out. They have all of their limbs are all legs, right?
Okay.
They're all legs. So they can wear their pants
they have shoulders,
however
though.
the hell they want.
But they have shoulders, though. They don't have four hips.
Do they have shoulders though?
Yeah, bro, they got shoulders.
I'm going to have to do some research
That's what I'm saying.
after this.
It's why you do it from the back legs over the junk, over the butt with a hole to put the tail through. You know what I'm saying? Like a chick with a ponytail through the back of a hat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then, like, in case he gets cold and he wants to wear like a fucking cardigan rather than like the horse blanket, he just throw a cardigan on. You know what I mean? Maybe a belt. Yeah.
But what about spiders though?
Dude.
That's a whole different
require
world.
so much fat. There's not enough Asian children in the world to make a fucking pair of pants for a
like I'm talking
There's
like
not.
straight tarantula, dude.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. But like, I don't think that there's enough Taiwanese children to make that pair of pants.
Because like that could be front four, back four, maybe just one.
Like, do you realize how much more than like 80 cents a day you'd have to pay them kids?
Yeah, dude. At least $1. At least $1.
At least $1. And that's expensive, bro. That's bad for capitalism. That's all I'm saying.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to TETV. This is the season finale. And I know you guys didn't think we were going to produce it. We've been really busy, working super hard. And you guys are going to see it in the pre-roll. We were working so hard, we finally got a sponsor. So thank you to Anarchy Ink for sponsoring.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a big help. Hopefully you'll see our face a little bit more. I think that's the plan as of right now. Jesus, are you done breaking your damn mic?
Shit. Oh,
So also, I just want to thank you guys as well for submitting questions. That really helped us for this episode as well. Ed, let's just get right into it.
All right, bro. What do you think that the most like underrated like soda pop is?
If I really had to think about it, I'd probably say like Dr. Pepper, maybe like Mount Lightning.
Mount Lightning is low-key fire.
It is, dude. I mean,
because like I grew up in the house to where like pop was like never an option. It was like we've talked about this before. It was water or like lemonade that got like mold in 3 days.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like pop was when like company was coming over. My parents were like, we're not even buying good pop for these people. We're buying fucking
off-brand.
You know, Dr. Thunder and Mountain Lightning, and Mountain Lightning fucking slapped.
Yeah,
on
bro,
4th of July.
It was good as hell. Yeah.
Like I thought about this question. I thought like Cherokee Red slapped during the summer.
Oh yeah.
That shit was great.
It was fire.
You never got it. I haven't even seen it anymore. Like I said, I think they fucking canceled it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They killed that with like the Washington Redskins and the Cleveland Indians. They killed them all, bro. Cherokee Red got caught him in the crossfire too.
Yeah.
You know, terrible situation.
Have you ever realized though how many different orange pops that there are?
Dude, but they're all so good.
Dude, they all taste kind of the same. Though.
Sunkist and Faygo Orange, can't even tell the difference.
Yeah.
One's name brand, one's not. Both fucking fire.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Which one's name brand?
Sunkist.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What about Crush?
Crush
That's another one.
brand.
But it's orange too?
That's a brand too. Yeah. Orange Crush is a brand.
That's capitalism, dude.
Yeah. Fucking right. And they all taste basically the same. And they're
Exactly the same.
And they're all
dude.
equally as refreshing. Do you remember grape pop? Like grape flavored soda.
Yeah.
Was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was the cheapest garbage that they could muster at the dollar store.
But it was so good.
But it was so good.
Yeah.
I remember opening up that pop like cooler for the kids at like my house on 4th of July and just seeing Faygo grape pop in there.
Yeah.
And
I was like, that's
losing
mine.
my collective shit over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like, Mom bought the good shit. Let's go. You know?
Meanwhile, it was like the cheapest
shit.
one.
It sat in the garage for like 6 months before that, since Christmas. She was like, don't touch that fucking pop.
Yeah.
That's not for you. I'd forget about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it was still great though.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever
it was
it came time
fantastic.
for it.
Fantastic.
All right. What is the worst nightmare you've ever had?
I don't know, dude. I have these, like, I don't know. I might be fucked up. I might need therapy, but like,
I feel like I kind of do too.
No, but like, I always have like reoccurring nightmares of like random nonsense that like I always had one as a kid where like somebody be in the house that wasn't supposed to be there, and like they'd be coming after me, and I'd be like hiding in the basement, right? Like underneath the laundry tub, like the wash tub, and like the door would like open up and I'd see like the silhouette, and then like I'd wake up and I'd be like, holy shit, you know what I mean? Or like now these ones that I have, like it's in like a scenario to where I have to like defend myself and I got to shoot somebody, right? Like, which like, has to be like the hardest decision of your life, right?
Yeah.
But at that point, I'm like, fuck this guy, he's dying. You know what I mean? And I pull it out and I'm like, bang, and I shoot it. And it like hits him in the chest, slow motion, and just drops down. Yeah. And now he's even more pissed.
And now you're just like, fuck.
And I'm like, oh my God. And then usually I end up dying, and that's how I wake up.
Yeah.
So they're terrible. Like, but I've had some like terrible, like not even nightmares, to where like the one time I had this dream to where like I was like at like somewhere to where they had like a portage on or like a piss trough, something that like animals piss in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I pissed in it, but like I woke up and I was like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like you
pissed yourself
in my dream, pissed. And then like woke up immediately and was like, I literally just fucking pissed myself. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like, swear to God, was so mad when I woke up. And I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
so you basically had like a wet dream, but
I pissed myself.
You pissed yourself.
Yeah, 100% pissed myself. And like, I was mad for like the 20 seconds that it took to like clean up and change the bed sheets or whatever.
But like, that's funny.
And then I was like, that's actually pretty fucking funny though. You know what I mean? To where like, I was at a Steeler game or something like that. And I was like, you know, oh my God, I got to piss. And then like I did, and I was like, oh, that feels so good. You know what I mean? And like I woke up and I'm like, oh, come on. You know?
The Steelers lost. Fuck.
Like I don't even know what happened in that game. You know what I mean? I didn't make it.
Yeah. You didn't make it there? You woke up and you were just laying in a pile
I didn't make it to the end of the game, bro. All I know is I pissed in that thing and it was excellent. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, come on.
You know what the worst part about pissing yourself though in the bed is?
Yeah.
Is you got to fucking wash your sheets too. Not just your clothes, but you got to wash everything.
See, but that's like, now that like I'm an adult, I have like 3 pairs of sheets.
Yeah.
Like just in case like I sweat through a set or something crazy like that. So like, it's not really that big of a deal. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, fuck, like that happened. But I'm like, and just rip them off. And I'm like, okay, guess we're starting over. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. It
happens the next time.
It doesn't matter. But tomorrow's Steeler game, I'm going to be mad because I'm going to be down to 1 more sheet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be holding like the non-fitted. I'm going to be laying on the non-fitted sheet like after the 3rd Steeler game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be happy.
The 4th Steeler game will just be the mattress.
It'll just be the mattress. And then after that, I'm throwing the mattress out. You know what I mean?
Buying a whole new mattress.
That thing will be waterlogged.
Yeah.
Take 3 guys to get it out. Be dripping. Yeah, that's gross.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
All right. So this came from like our Google Docs. So somebody put this on there. And like, I don't know how to really say it, but like, I don't know how they meant it, but all they put was favorite people to make fun of with 3 exclamation points. So I don't know if that means that our people want to know who our favorite people to make fun of are.
Or that they thought that they were our favorite people.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're going to answer the question of who do you think our favorite people to make fun of are, is fucking
it's literally everybody, dude.
Everybody.
Without question, it's like, everybody.
I don't think that anybody is safe in our lives.
Not one person is safe, dude.
like, I love my grandma to death, right? And
We
like
called
you
her
do
Dennis
too.
Rodman.
But like, yeah, we compared her to Dennis Rodman. I said that I had to brush my teeth with a comb after I ate her food because there's hair. Like, and the woman makes great food, and like she looks like very pretty all the time. But like, you know, there's sometimes where, you know, she needs shit on. You know what I mean? Like, I love her to death.
Everybody needs shit on at some point.
I don't do anything for her, but there's sometimes where everybody needs shit on.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's safe from that.
Dude, everybody, like, I love my mom to death, but like sometimes she needs shit on too.
Bro,
same thing with my dad.
Times where we'll be sitting here hanging out and your mom will say something. We'll just look at each other and be like, what was that? You know, like,
just thinking the exact same thing.
Just to trash on somebody at that time. Whoever got it, like, I feel bad for afterwards, but I'm like, they kind of needed it, you know?
Hey, like I said, everybody needs to get shit on at some point.
Sometimes. Yeah. Like, I get shit on.
Yeah, so do I. All the time.
And I take it and I love it. You know what I mean?
I do too. I feed off it, dude.
Like, I love, like, when people like shit on me and like give me the business, you know, not like literally shit on me because that's crazy, but like
that'd be pretty funny. Though.
No, that's terrible. But like
it's on site.
But when they give you the business though, like that's pretty funny. Like somebody actually had the stones to tell you what was up with you. You know, like that's a good time.
And you're not even like you're a little pissed off, but you're like that was pretty good. Like that was pretty
so like
good.
My partner and I at work like fuck with each other all the time, right? And like he's like a big Kiss fan because like he's like mid-50s, so like he grew up with Kiss and all this stuff, and like I'll just sit there the whole shift because we listen to the radio and Kiss will be on there.
Shit.
I mean, bro, Kiss is fucking garbage. You know what I mean? And then he'll be like, bro, they were like the best best selling band of all time. And I was like, bro, Paul Stanley looks like every bitch named Brenda. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, that's like the shit that I say to him. And like, then he'll look at me and he'd be like, you like Nirvana and shit. That shit's fucking terrible. And then he'd be like, how do you think Kurt Cobain shot himself, bro? With his thumb? Or do you think he hit himself with his painted toenail? Like, you know, I mean, how do you think he pulled the trigger? Like, so like, I like that shit. I respect that.
Dude,
you know what I mean? When you can actually sit there and give it me right back, good for you. Dude.
Yeah, I agree, dude. That's how friendships are made.
That's how bonds are built, my boy.
It is, really, it is. So, Ed, what is your favorite sibling/cousin story?
Dude, so like we were all raised like really, really close, like siblings, like our cousins and shit. So like there's like what, 7 of us or something?
Something like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sure, we'll
raised real close, couple of them here or there, siblings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, so like those stories all intertwine, whatever. But my favorite sibling story was with my sister. And I don't have that many because my sister's like 10 years younger than me, right? So like she wasn't actually fun until she was like 6 because I'm not going to lie, up until then she was kind of a bitch. Yeah. Right? And it's hard to call a 4-year-old a bitch, but she was because my mom taught her like the hand on the hip thing and the like the fucking finger wave and the point. Like, and I just want
the hand to the face.
I just want to fucking break it. You know what I mean? That's terrible to say about a 4-year-old, but I did. I wanted to like fucking throw her through a wall, bro. I really did. I hated her guts for like forever. But like we grew a bond after a while. But like then we got to that bond to where like she would like come to me when something was up, right? So like the one day I'm chilling in my room, she comes running in. She's like, Eddie, she was like, I was like doing something with scissors and I cut myself real bad. And I was like, okay, well, let me see. And I looked, dude, and this thing's like fucking gashed open. And I'm like, oh no, you know, like my mom's going to kill me because I saw it and I, you know, whatever. So I was like, all right, let me fix this. So like I fucking like take her in like the bathroom and we like run her to cold water to like get it to stop a little bit. I like dry it and bandage it all up, fucking tape it up. And like, just stay away from mom for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you have to do. Just stay away from her. Stay in your room, watch your Barbie video, just fucking stay here. It's cool. Just leave her alone. So she was smart enough to come to me when my mom was outside doing something in the backyard. Well, as soon as the sliding glass door opens back up, my sister is running out into the kitchen. She's like, hi, Mom. And I'm like, whoa, what we just talked about this, dude. What are you doing? You know what I mean? She's like, what happened to your hand? And she was like, and Mom was like, Eddie, get in here. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm dead. You know what I mean? I'm dead. I just took the fucking fall for this 5-6-year-old kid. Like, damn it, you know? So she's like, what happened? And I was like, well, tell her, you know what I mean? She's like, well, I was playing with the scissors and I cut myself and I'm like, Eddie fixed it up for me. She's like, why'd you let her have scissors? I'm like, oh, whoa. She came to me, bud. I'm just trying. So then she like unbandages it and sees that it's like almost stitch worthy. You know what I mean? She's like, oh my God, she needs stitches. And I was like, listen, I tried to fix it with hockey tape the best I could. Mom, I don't know what you want. You know what I mean? I tried to fix it. But like favorite cousin story ever. Like, so like Christopher and I are like a month apart in age. So like we grew up like real close. So like the stories that me and him have were like funny. The best one that I could think of that I think as an adult now is the funniest was my parents had this fucking TV stand that like the TV was built into the cabinet and it had like glass doors below.
So it was heavy as hell.
Dude, it took like 4 dudes to get it up the driveway and into our house. Like the neighbor was there, 4 dudes, whatever. So we're kids and we're playing with like Legos or Mega Blocks or something cool like that. I forget. I had dope toys as a kid. I forget. Yeah. So whatever happened, like a Lego or a Mega Block must have got stuck behind the door because that was the case that held all like the VCR tapes and shit like that, the VCR player, all that stuff, you know? So it must have got jammed in the door and I went to go like close the door. So I go to swing it shut and it just fucking shatters. And I'm like, oh no, you know what I mean? Like I'm dead. So like I convinced Christopher, I'm like, hey, listen, you got to take the fall for this because my parents aren't going to beat the shit out of you. They're going to beat the shit out of me though if they like find out that I did this. So he's like, all right, cool, I'll take the fall for this. Me not even realizing Uncle Chris was coming to pick him up and Uncle Chris was going to beat the shit out of him for breaking our shit. So he literally gets the shit kicked out of him at our house and then gets taken home, gets the shit kicked out of him at his house. So years later, Christopher does something to where he's like, I need you to take the fall. This is the favor in return, bro. You got to do it for me. And I was like, no, dude, I don't want to do it. And he was like,
but you have to.
But he was like, no, I took the fall for the cabinet. You got to take the fall for this. Yeah. You know? And my mom was listening to us up in the bay window above the porch to where we were on talking. Yeah. And then I got the shit kicked out of me years later for this shit that happened when we were like 5, 6 years old. You know what I mean? I'm like 10 getting my ass beat for something that happened 4 years ago. Like we had to get that shit on collect. You know what I mean? Like I owed a line of credit of ass beatings to my parents that I had to, you know what I mean? I had to pay on now. So yeah, like that was so funny though, because my parents even still tell that story. I was like, I was listening to you guys and he was like, I took the fall for the cabinet. And she was like, damn it, Eddie. I knew you broke that shit. You know what I mean? Like terrible.
I think my favorite sibling story, I mean, I don't really remember it, but I've just been told about it. So whenever I was little, my mom had me and my sister in the car and I was probably like a year, 2 years old. I might not even have been a year. I'm not really sure. I can't remember what store my mom was going into. I want to say like Target or some shit like that. So she left me and my sister out in the car and my sister hated me because obviously I'm younger than her. I was taking attention away from her, right? Because my sister's one of those type of people, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the car and I'm in like my car seat and Kate just looks over at me and then just starts punching me right in the fucking mouth, dude. Like over and over again. My mom comes back. She goes, what the hell are you doing? Like started freaking out. So that was a good one. And then I got her actually back for that like years later. Cause this is whenever Kate just got braces. And I was like, this is my time. She got braces. I'm beating the shit out of her mouth. So she came downstairs and I just like Floyd Mayweather jabbed her right in the face. And she started like gushing blood. Of course, I got yelled at for it, though, because that's how it goes now. But
I remember, like, every one of you as a kid, like me or Christopher dumping each one of you on your heads, and then one of you crying and us being like, you're okay, you're good. You don't need to cry. You're fine. They'd be like, oh, my mom. Like, no, you're fine. You're fine. You're good. Listen, you got dumped on your head. You're okay.
Yeah. Eddie used to beat the shit out of me.
Little Kevin dumped him on his head a couple times. Whatever. You're fine. You're okay.
What about that time that you threw Katie down the stairs?
Listen, we never threw your sister down the stairs, okay? Your sister was mad that she couldn't be in the boys' club of me and Christopher because that's all there was at probably that point. Little Kevin might have been an infant or a fetus. I don't know. I don't care. But me and Christopher had our boys' club, and we'd sit at the top of Grandma's stairs on Sunday dinner, and we didn't want Katie in it because she was a girl. Whatever. Yeah. We're 3, 4 years old, man. Come on. You know what I mean? Yeah. So your sister decides to take a freaking stage dive down the stairs and it gets up and they're like, everyone's like, what happened? She's like, the boys pushed me down the stairs. Bro, come on. So then
and you got your ass beat for it.
We got our asses beat for something that I never even touched her. Like, that's crazy, bro. She threw herself right down them stairs.
Yeah.
Do, right down. What happened? The boys pushed me. I said, no.
But who's going to believe you guys?
I know. That's what I'm saying. But you would figure 2 against 1, they'd,
Yeah.
But no, they didn't give a shit. So you pushed her down the stairs.
Yeah.
Of course you guys would conspire to do that. Yeah, great. All right. So what's the craziest thing you've ever done?
The craziest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Well, on a daily basis, I jump a box truck. So that's pretty cool. I got asked to ride a bull actually.
Yeah.
Which I'm started.
Did you?
I did. I didn't actually ride the bull yet, but I'm starting to deeply think about it.
Why?
I don't know, dude. I really am though. Because my friend Teddy, I was walking through Walmart and I'm on the phone with him, just shopping for bread and shit. I think my dad needed bread and I got him milk or something like that. Because, we've talked about this before. Your memory in a store just disappears immediately. And just randomly, I'm getting bread, and Teddy just goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, I meant to ask you. You want to ride a bull Thursday?" I was like, "What the fuck? Like, why? That was so random.
Right.
Like, why?" So like, I'm starting to think about it now, though.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if I would ever do that. You know what I mean?
I mean, the whole thing behind it was though he was like, "You said you want to be country. It's the first step towards it." And I was like, "Well,
listen,
you got a point."
Here's your Hank Williams taped back, sir. I would gladly be just a normal white guy. You know what I mean? Here you go. I'm good. Yeah, at that point, no, I'm good. Like I said, I've done dumb shit like to where like I've gone skydiving before. Like,
yeah,
dumb.
I can never do it, but
yeah, it's fantastic. It's cool.
I can never do it though. I'm terrified.
And people like afterwards were like, "Why would you ever do something like that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just wanted to do it, so I did it, and it was fucking awesome." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel like I've lived enough crazy lives to last like 20 lives. I'm surprised I haven't died yet
in a car accident. I'm surprised you haven't died in a car accident.
Yeah, that's true. I've wrecked at least 2 cars.
Maybe more.
Yeah, but I fucking I just heard a story the other day of like Uncle Chris was at a wedding with Christopher and Aunt Des and stuff.
Yeah, and
somebody that was my old neighbor from where like when I grew up at home was like, "Yeah, Eddie had a sleepover and Christopher went running down the street naked," and he was like, "I don't think so." He's like, "Not my kid," which like that's the current thought of a lot of parents now. But like he was actually right though, because he asked Christopher and he's like, "Did you do that?" And he was just like, "No, I didn't do that shit. Ed did that shit," you know?
Yeah.
So he asked me at the club, the one that we were all drinking. He was like, "Did you do that shit?" And I was like, Yeah. No, I think about it. Yeah, I did. Actually, like I got dared to in a sleepover with like 5 guys, and I went running down the street naked. And as I came back into the grass, somebody tackled me, and I got brush burn on my wiener. So it was a terrible decision. But yeah, I've done so much dumb shit. I remember like when we were like in high school, like I thought about this. My buddies and I used to like cars would be coming down the road and we'd be walking the sheets or whatever. And we'd like chuck a tea up in the air and the tea would come down on the fucking windshield. You know what I mean? So the one time they were like, "Ed, you're up." I'm like, okay. So I grabbed this fucking whole bottle of like Arnold Palmer tea and take the cap off and I'm like, just throw it, right? This car's coming. Boom, smashes off the windshield, right? Just like spray shit everywhere. Yeah. So we think we're cool. Walking down this like side street in Felsberg, and you just see headlights, and I just knew, bro. So I just like take off running, bro. I go dive into somebody's bushes. I'm just laying there, right? So I hear him like, Ed. I'm like, I'm not coming, bro. I'm not coming till that car's going, you know? So the car finally leaves. They ask everybody who they are and where they live, whatever. So everybody pleads their, you know what I mean? Pleads their innocence or whatever. And they're like, I live here. And the other buddy's like, I don't even live here. You know what I mean? Whatever. They're like, where's the other kid at? And you're like, I don't know. He ran away. He's fucking somewhere. He's gone, you know? So I come out of there. I'm like, what happened? They were like, they pulled over. They asked us who we all were, where we all lived. And they asked us what happened to you. And we told them that you just fucking skirted. I'm like, good job. And they were like, but they told us that they were just on the way home from the hospital, bringing their daughter home from brain surgery.
Jesus.
So forever then on, they called that street Eddie Street because that was the fucking street to where like we all ran down. But they were like, you really threw a tea at a car to where like the daughter just had brain surgery. Yeah. And I'm like, listen, dude, I didn't know that at the time. Like, if I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have done it. But like now that I know it, it's even a little bit funnier now. You know what I mean? Like that shit was so stupid. But yeah, we used to do so much dumb shit as kids.
Yeah. I mean, now that I think about it, the craziest thing I've probably done is I've jumped off a roof through a table before. I was really drunk. And, you know, it was one of those situations where your friend looks at you and goes, "You won't do it." And then you're like, "Bet." And you end up doing it.
Yeah, dude. I think like that's a question that can't even be answered correctly.
It can't
just I've done so much dumb shit.
Yeah.
But
I flipped a golf cart as well. A few times actually.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. But Ed, would you trust a fortune teller?
Fuck no.
Why?
Because like you got all these people now that are like, I don't know, like I don't want some chick dressed as Stevie Nicks to tell me my future. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a shit what you think. I don't care what your fucking cards say. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
I don't care. Like, you bought those cards.
What if it's like a palm reader, though?
But okay, what the fuck are the lines in my hand going to tell you? What the fuck are they going to tell you?
I don't know. There's love in your near future.
Yeah, that's great. I live with my girlfriend. Literally, there's love next to me when I sleep in bed. You know what I mean? It's great.
Nailed that one out the park.
Yeah, great. You did it. You know, hey, tomorrow you're gonna wake up alive. I'm like, wow, fucking thank you. Yeah. Well, if I don't wake up alive tomorrow, I won't wake up. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. There's just nothing that you can tell me that I'd be like, oh, no fucking kidding. You know what I mean? Like, even if I want $1 million, even if they told me, hey, tomorrow you're gonna get $1 million. And I got the $1 million, I'd be like, it wasn't because they told me that was going to happen. Bro. Guaranteed.
You just, like, you refuse to believe it.
Refuse. It's like Scientology, bro. It's bullshit.
I agree with that.
Garbage.
I agree with that.
Garbage. All right. Who in our family would you be terrified to fist fight?
So, right now, I'm sure that there's two people that we are both thinking of.
Right.
One of them is small, one is big.
Yeah.
So Uncle Kevin and Uncle Bobby.
Right.
Both of them have the rage of a fucking bull, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Uncle Kevin is more like me. And I mean, you're kind of like me too, but Uncle Bobby like kind of scares me though, because he's like a volcano, dude.
Yeah.
He like you piss him off, and then he just keeps working it up, and then he explodes, and it's over.
He turns purple and he starts killing people, bro. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Dude, at the same time, though, Uncle Kevin is very deceiving because he's a smaller dude, and like you piss him off, dude, and it's bam.
I'll tell you my two reasons on this. Uncle Bobby turns purple. Yeah. And he starts killing people, which I'm terrified of because he just builds and builds and builds and he blows up. Uncle Kevin is like a crazy little fuck sometimes because he'll just like that. Yeah. He's threatening to fight people in flip flops, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's crazy, dude. He fucking that's terrifying. If you can like be sure enough of yourself to fight somebody in flip flops, like you don't even like kick out of them bitches. You know what I mean? He's like, let's go, motherfucker. Let's see it. You know, like so. Yeah, no, I feel like Uncle Bobby could snatch me up like a bear paw and just like fucking shake me to death. But like Uncle Kevin, I feel like he would like take me to the ground and make me his bitch in submission. You know what I mean? With flip flops on. And that's scary, bro.
Dude, I feel like grandma could still beat the fuck out of somebody too.
Oh, dude. The amount of times she's told me she'd smash my mouth in, I believed her every fucking time. Every time. Yeah. Listen, she's like, if I ever hear that you did this, I'll fucking smash your teeth in. And I'm like,
she ain't lying.
I fucking believe you. I don't want to test those waters. And like those times my mom would even look at me, she'd be like, you know, what do you just fuck? And fucking, I'd be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I was just telling her this story the other day. Like I'd like be like fucking with her when she'd be like trying to like take a swing at me. You know what I mean? I'd be like inching in. I said, and then like as she tried to like, I'd like back out. I said, but like you don't want to get hit with the fingertips because that's what hurts the worst. You know what I mean? So like you almost want to like lean into it, take a forearm to the temple. You know what I mean? Like get the brunt out of the way because the fingertips are what hurts the worst. That's what leaves marks, dude. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, definitely Uncle Bobby or Uncle Kevin in our family. I wouldn't want a fist fight ever because I feel like either one of them would fuck me up in 2 seconds. And both of them are equally like double my age. So you know what I mean? Like either one of them would fuck my shit up in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I agree. Just like whenever we went fishing, I thought Uncle Bobby was going to hop out of the truck and beat the fuck out of that dude.
When?
whenever we were on, it was the game commission.
Oh,
Were you there for that? Dude, I thought he was going to just rip the dude out the truck and beat the fuck out of him. He literally, like, he stopped the truck because the dude like said something to him and he was like, that's it. He was like, it's over. And I was actually scared for that, for the game commissioner. All right, Ed. What is one thing our family does that no other family would even come close to doing?
bro, just the fucking crazy shit that like our family does.
Yeah.
Like
everything, dude.
Like a lot of families, like I imagine, like drink beer and like do like, you know what I mean? Like get drunk and shit like that. So like, that's not really that crazy. Like, I feel like our family has a certain level of alcoholism, which is fine. You know what I mean? And like, whatever. But like, I just feel like the crazy shit that accompanies that is like so much funnier because like a couple years, like, no, it's been like 10 years. Like I worked at the car wash with Uncle Bobby and fucking like, there was this dude to come out there that like, he sold dynamite for 4th of July.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, he was like this creepy dude that like worked out of a van. And like, he's like one of the dudes who wears a trench coat and opens it up and there's like watches and shit in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, what do you need? You know what I mean? And like, yeah, he got everything. So like, he's like, I got quarter sticks of dynamite. We're like, bet. And he's like, we're like, how many you taking? We're like, I don't know, like fucking 10s. We buy like 10 of them. You know what I mean? We split them, whatever. So we get to the point of like lighting them off and throwing them and they're like, boom. We're like, oh, okay, that's kind of fucking stupid. Uncle Bob was like, tie 2 of them together and see what happens. I'm like, okay. Like tie 2 of them together and light them up and throw them out there. And the next thing you know, like one blows up and the other one, it blows a hole in the side of the other one and it goes like spinning off on fire into the fucking trees. And I'm like, oh my God, we're going to light fucking Menneson on fire. You know what I mean? It's over. The little one patch of woods that's in Menneson, we're fucking lighting it on fire. It's done, you know? And then like a couple years ago, we were up fucking fishing and like, they were like, we gotta steal this sign, this road sign. I can't say the road sign name because I'm not criminalizing myself, you know, I'm not going to incriminate myself. So, they wanted this sign because it meant something to our family, the way this sign, like the name of it, whatever. So we want it, you know, so they're like, we're going to go fucking get it. So we get all drunk. They have this moonshine shop, cigar shop underneath the beer distributor where we have our cabin at. Yeah. And they were like, let's go get moonshine. So we're drinking moonshine and beer and smoking cigars. So we're fucking trashed. Yeah. So they're like, let's go get this sign now that we're all tuned up, right? We couldn't have done it before when we weren't tuned up. We have to do it now that we're tuned up. You know? So we start driving down the road in Uncle Kevin's truck and he's like, all right, test run. He boom, runs his stop sign over. Just runs it right over. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, that was kind of fucking crazy. Like, why would you do that? You know? So it's like me, Christopher, and my buddy sitting in the back of the truck because like we had like the A team and then the B team in Uncle Chris's car. So it was like, it was me, Christopher, my buddy Yost, and then Uncle Bobby and Uncle Kevin in the truck. And then in the back, it was Uncle Chris and Timmy and I think little Kevin. Yeah. So like it was A team and B team. Who was really still in the sign and then who was not fucking still in the sign. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he runs this thing over. He's like, all right, cool. I'm ready to hit that sign. Okay, cool. So fuck it. We start driving down the main road. I start smelling rubber burn. I'm like, what's going on? You know? Yeah. So next thing I know, rubber pieces start flying in the truck. I'm like, oh no, we busted a fucking tire. So like next thing you know, the truck goes down. It's like, so he's like, he pulls off in this ditch. Now, when you have a flat tire, you should never pull into a fucking ditch because how are you going to jack the motherfucker up? Yeah. We didn't have any like pump jacks. We just had the fucking, you know, the crank jack, you know? And like on the back of his truck, like you had the extra tire and it was an actual like extra tire, not like a donut or anything. So you had to like put the thing for the jack in and like crank it down, but it was so rusted you couldn't do it. So we'd like knock it loose. We had to find shit to try to jack it up farther so we could get the truck up out of this ditch. So there was this little water like spring house across for the street from where we were. Yeah. And this thing had to have been from 1735, you know, so George Washington definitely like was by that thing or something, you know? So we were stealing literal stones off of it to fucking jack the truck up. So we definitely destroyed American history doing that. So it takes us about 3 hours on the side of the road to fucking fix this tire. My drunk wears off. I actually took a 15-minute nap in the car. You know what I mean? Trying to sleep some of it off to be able to do this. So it's like dark by the time we get done with this. And they're like, well, we came this far, we're still on this fucking side. You know what I'm saying? We came this far, we're going to get it. So Uncle Kevin's like, I'm not hitting that sign because I don't have any extra
And you're like,
tires.
no
left.
shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like no shit. He's like, all right, here's what we're going to do. You three are going to jump out, grab the sign. We're going to spin the block, come back, grab you. Peace out. You know? So we get there, figuring the sign was just like thin metal or something. We couldn't get it off the post.
Yeah.
And like, it just wasn't coming. So I'm like, fuck this thing. We're taking this whole fucking post. Taking the whole thing. Not remembering that like every street post has like a 60-pound bag of concrete on the bottom of it that they set the post with, you know? So we're like rocking this bitch out. Rock it, drag it, the whole water, concrete still on the bottom. They come like rolling the truck. I'm like, drop the tailgate. So they drop the tailgate. We throw this whole bitch in the back and it's hanging out the back of this truck. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like Uncle Chris pulls up close to like keep so nobody could get in behind us or whatever. And we drive back to the cabin. They took the sign off. We buried the fucking post in the yard somewhere. You know what I mean? Just where nobody could find it. But then after all this, I'm like, we did all this just for a little fucking street sign that we probably could have made online.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you definitely
for less
could've.
time and money than it took for him to get his tire fixed, labor for us to take it out of the ground, go out there, fix a fucking tire, all this bullshit. I was like, we probably could have just ordered this. And, you know.
But hey, it was a lot more fun to do it that way.
Terrible idea. Yeah, too much crazy shit that our family does. Yeah.
That's all I have.
Yeah, that's all I have, too. So, guys, make sure that you follow all of our social. And for this week, we're starting something new. We're starting a TTV Sports, which is going to be a like second brand of ours. It'll be a sports podcast that we're going to do weekly also.
Yep.
Those will drop every Thursday, so make sure you check those out. Make sure you go check out our merch. We should be coming out with new merch for us, Anarchy Ink, and the sports podcast.
Yep.
So make sure you go check out all that merch, buy the merch. I'm pretty sure it's still on there. Buy a shirt, buy a hat, buy anything, get a koozie for free.
Yep.
Anything but a koozie, you get a koozie for free. So yeah, go check out our stuff. Make sure you, like I said, go follow us on all social. We should be uploaded here to YouTube and TikTok here shortly again. And thank you again to Anarchy Ink for sponsoring. We look forward to working with them longer. So yeah, make sure you go check out their shop page in our video description.
Also, this is a little question for you guys. If you would rather see us with our website do like monthly drops, let us know. Because right now we just have the shop open 24/7. If you'd rather see us do like monthly drops, little of anticipation. Yep. Little anticipation. And then we can like do some teasers on our Instagram, which by the way, go follow that too, guys. Twitter as well. All those are on our link tree. Go follow those. Stay up to date with what's going on with us. And other than that, that's about all I got. So thank you guys. We'll see you in season 3.
Yep. Have a good week, guys.